blink and you will miss it sort of block. So we've got readies from both players, and it's three, two, one, super pills.
All right. You notice Larva going to be playing on that high speed with chill, and Faeniks playing on my personal favorite, medium fever. So we already have our difference there. As Faeniks out of the gate first with a nice double yellow and a double red. Putting good use to them already, setting up some drop combos. You're going to see the red blue here drop into column 1 and 2. And another nice double yellow from Faeniks. A great start.
Yeah, Phoenix, no stranger really to this. As oh, she's gonna get a T there. That is beautiful. She has been playing this game for. She was one of the first people I met when I became a Dr. Mario player. She and I actually had a bit of a friendly rivalry on top of the boards pretty early. As Larva gets ready to go and Phoenix pulls down another wonderful combo. Uh, yeah, a lot of not a bad board on Larva's side as well. It looks like she's going to have about a 30-second time differential, which this is going to be whoever. Yeah, it's based on pure time, not based on who finishes first in the screen on the stream.
Absolutely. It all comes down to how fast you can finish the levels. I'm really liking Larva's board here. She's making good use of it too. I'm curious as to what's going on over here on Phoenix side. She's finished her level, but she has not moved on to level 5 yet. Um, yeah, Floyd's saying keep going in the chat there. Yes, Phoenix, keep going if you can hear us. It's given Larva a bit of a chance to catch up here as she
Uh,
is down to only 4 viruses left.
and we'll be looking at the retiming on this. Phoenix did finish up her level 4 at a minute 5. So Larva looks to be just a few seconds behind. We'll get a ruling. I know I'm technically the person who ran this thing, but we will get a ruling on how this is going to go. It may be something that we have to get a replay on, but either way, love to both of our players. These things happen, and hopefully Larva or Phoenix doesn't let that kind of fluster her a little bit because I know that would happen to me if I did that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of those things that you just got to shake it off, keep going. It happens to the best of us, and certainly with Phoenix, this being her first tournament in a while, I'm sure there's some nerves, and it's okay. We're just gonna keep going. As Larva going down to her final 4 viruses, really liking this double yellow. She's going to elect to set up the drop combo, which with this yellow blue is going to clear her out of her level 5 at about a 209 ook.
So, yeah, great time for that. Um, Not sure where Phoenix would be without that pause earlier, but she's not going to be too far behind here. Um, Although that 40-second time differential is going to kind of put her behind the 8 ball. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna get a feeling for what our players want to do about all of this. But at the speed that Larva's going, we'll see if that is of concern there. Although not getting the favorable RNG that we are familiar with the SNES, although getting a nice sweet tea there.
Yeah, really nice double red for Larva, as she was not getting any red previously. She was really nice to see that. Really nice sweet tea, like you said, from Larva. Over on Phoenix's side, looks like she is possibly, yeah, looks like she's going to be setting up for to clear this yellow in column 4 underneath, and then to drop these reds down onto that red garbage down below. Oh, never mind. She's just going to clear it out and keep moving on.
Yep, and that's a perfectly acceptable way to play this. This is a faster version of the game, but it really does a lot of the same principles still apply, and that is reducing your drop time, getting rid of garbage where you can, and getting multiple clears wherever you can. As Larva out at about a 346 into the last 2 levels of this block.
Absolutely, especially with it, you were talking about the drop time. The drop time in this game is It's about the same, but it feels a lot more brutal for some reason to me. One thing I've noticed with this game is with your combos, it takes a tiny bit longer for the garbage to lock in place and that garbage to clear than it does in the NES. And as excuse me, Phoenix finishing out her level 6, Larva though making some really nice progress though on her level 7.
Yeah, I think the reason that there's a nice cross clear there from from Phoenix. I think the reason it feels so much longer is because everything else in this game is just so much faster. You know, we're looking at hills that will drop faster. We're looking at better RNG overall, and overall, it just this game feels fast, and as a result, I think anything that isn't fast, and that includes your drop time, just feels so much slower. As we look over on our players' boards now, Larva is getting that favorable RNG as she gets a double that she desperately needed, is going to be able to clear this blue out, and now just has one more left, and she will be finishing up at a 517 out of level 7.
All
I
right.
think in our practices, most players were finding a level 6 or a 6 minute to be kind of the target on this block, although there are some players who are looking at nearly getting sub fives.
Yeah, it's it's been really fun to watch the PVs and achievements section this week, seeing how people's practices have gone as we see Phoenix setting up for a drop combo there. Well, just a not drop combo, just a drop, but she's going to be out of her level 7 on into her last level, level 8. Really liking the look of her board so far. She's got a lot of horizontal opportunities. I would really love to see a a couple of double yellows for Phoenix right now.
Yeah, that would really make, and there you go. There's the first one. The doctor listens a lot better on this one. That is for
Yeah.
sure. And for those of you checking this out in our stream chat, let me tell you that our number one seed is spitting out some wisdom for us. ACMLM is I believe, the only speedrun.com moderator for this version of the game, and has been playing it for a long time, and is definitely somebody you want to listen to, talking to us about the speed difference on everything. So if ACM mentioned something in chat, I recommend you take a listen to it.
Absolutely, an absolute stalwart of this version of the game, AC, and it's going to be fun to see how the games with AC play out here in a little bit. As Larva is about to finish off her level 8, and she does with a 707.
Absolutely. So we're going to give Phoenix a bit of time to finish up. I believe if we I think our Dave, our restreamer, is possibly going to be doing some checking back on this. I don't have confirmation from him yet, but he might be able to tell us if uh, or what active time Phoenix had, if Larva wants us to go by that. We might. Oh, Phoenix is gonna call it, and we're gonna check with both players here for just a second and see what they want to do. Um, I believe we can call this a Larva win, but that is going to be up to Larva to decide if she wants to do a replay of this particular game one. So, giving us some timings, and I think we are clear to call this a win for Larva, and that okay, Phoenix is conceding the first one, and that's fine. One of the things we love about these players, and really everybody in this tournament, we get some really, really good sports and great players out here. So definitely give them all follows. So you got some really good folks who are just wonderful, and and Phoenix, don't worry about hitting that space bar. We are all guilty of doing so much worse than that. So once our players get ready back up again, we will be ready to start game two of this match.
Absolutely, yeah. And just like I was saying, the nerves get to us all. I know I've done
Yeah.
some silly things in tournament play. We've had people start on the wrong level before. We've seen just about everything here at DrMC. So nothing
Yep.
new here.
Yeah. At least you don't have a rule named after you yet. There are those for whom that is true.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna wait for these players to get readied up, shake that first game off of you, and get ready for a strong game two. Um, a really good play from both of our players, and I'm again just so excited for what we've got going on here. We do have readies from both players. Looks like they are in fact ready. So we're ready to give that 3, 2, 1 pills in the chat. And
As a
here it
reminder,
comes.
all of our games are a best of 3 today.
Yes, we've cut a few corners because this is literally a 16, well, 17 player tournament. When we usually do 16, it can on NES it'll run across 3 different days. We're trying to get this whole one done in one day and still get everybody home in time for dinner. So, well, or midnight snack, depending on who you are and where you are.
Yeah.
We've got players from 5 different countries today, I believe. So truly an international affair, and we really appreciate everybody who takes their time to play with this. As both players are now going and set, we got about a 30-second time difference this time, and Faeniks off to a really good start, and Larva looks like she's got a good but very separated out board.
Yeah, Larva's board, it's like you were saying, it's got some really nice setups, but you notice that middle of her board, she's basically got that one yellow there in column 4, and then the rest is either on the right or on the left. And another unfortunate thing about Larva's board is it's very color dependent too. You see that right side of her board is all blue, that left side of her board is all yellow. So she's really gonna need a lot of double pills to get through this quickly and efficiently as a Faeniks out of her level 4 at about a 112.
Yeah, she had to take care of a little bit of garbage there. Took it horizontally while placing the pieces to drop down vertically. Always a really good thing to see. As Larva finishes up at a 58 seconds. That's on par with what we expect to see all through this tournament. And a great starting combo.
Oh,
That's just a really favorable board for Larva as she starts her level 5.
absolutely. Faeniks making some really great plays though too. She's been very careful about how to place her garbage, and it's worked well for her so far. You can see her setting up this horizontal yellow there in row 4, and she's gonna get it. Really nice play by Faeniks. She's down to just 6 viruses left as she tries to finish out this level 5.
Yeah, and she's got the opportunity if she clears out this yellow and sees it, there it is, to get a little bit of desandwiching done. It's almost like a D-side sandwich. I don't know, maybe it's a D-salad bar or something. Gets a double red in time to where it's not going to matter, but getting that getting that yellow cleared out of the way was a key to getting this double. As she's out at a 232.
Yes, but Larva is a bit ahead here. She's going to need just a couple more blues. She gets one, and she's going to get another. She's going to be about 16 seconds ahead of Faeniks right now, out at a 216.
Yep. One of the time sinks in this game, when we compare it to the NES version, is that every 5 level, whatever you want to call it, congratulations screen. It does take a little bit longer and is not as easy to skip as it is in the NES version. So there's just something to look out for, something to keep an eye on, because we're not playing the exact same game. That is for sure.
Yeah. One nice thing about that, though, is that it does give you a slight chance to kind of reset. And if you forget to press start right away, versus NES, it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah, there is that, as Savage reminds us that we are playing the exact same game. The exact same, of course, a longtime member of the community who doesn't do any competitions, but is one of the most knowledgeable people I know about this game, and is the person who suggested the naming of beef tipping. So I want to give some shout outs to that because I know he hates it. Anyway, Phoenix and Larva both about to finish up this level 6, and it looks like a solid lead for Larva, but not anything that's insurmountable, as Phoenix finishing up at a 413.
Yeah, Faeniks really, honestly, putting up a really good fight here, especially for having not competed in over 2 years. Really liking the play by Faeniks here. Larva just on a tear right now. She's going to be out of this level 6 at a 402 with that last double yellow. Moving into her level 7. Got an interesting board here. She does have quite a bit of horizontal opportunities. You're going to see her get that horizontal there with the double red. It's going to be interesting. Ooh, nice combo there. I'm wondering what she's going to do with this yellow here, and it looks like she's just going to go ahead and split them up there in column 4.
Yeah, she's that top line is not as clean as we would like it to be as far as color diversity. Not something you see as often in the SNES version, but that is the way it is sometimes. On Phoenix's side, actually, she did make up time in that level 7, or in that level 6, I mean. So definitely, making it harder for Larva to get that 2-game sweep. And I think we got a good chance that maybe that doesn't happen, as Faeniks is really, really putting the pedal to it, looking to get just the right pills here, wants to get those blues horizontally, and I don't blame her for that. Is going to get, is hoping now for a double blue, doesn't get it, and there's a little bit of garbage situation there, but is going to get some horizontals, going to get just a lot of crazy stuff going on that the RNG in this version is going to make easier to happen.
Indeed. She actually had a bit of an opportunity to, I don't remember what color it was, but there was a horizontal opportunity that she could have taken that would have cleared out that garbage just a little bit. But the way she did it to works too. She's out at a 617, as Larva has just been struggling in this level 7. The pills have just not fallen her way. But she's down to her last 2. She's going to get a horizontal blue here. Now just needs a red. Gonna be down by up about 12 seconds with a 605 out of her level 8.
Yep, so we are ready for this last level, and both these players, this could be a very close one. Oh, I know Larva wishes she had just one more blue going on up there. That would have made a really great sweet tea. I said Larva, I meant Faeniks.
Really
As
nice quad from Larva, though.
Yeah, that was a huge clear from Larva. As this is, it's a good board for both players, and there's nothing else to say about it. They're really putting it to it, showing off that level 7. These things happen, but they're ready to put that one behind them and really blow through this level 8 in no time flat. The doctor being as kind as he can be, but these two just putting on a show for us.
Yeah, and this is the absolute competition that I expected to see from these two players. It's very close. Faeniks down to just 6 viruses left at a 741. Larva down to 10 at a 715. Larva having a bit of a battle with the RNG, but a really nice cross clear to clear out those yellows. She's down to just 5 viruses left, Ook.
Yeah, that combo was really strong and might be the final difference maker, as Faeniks gets a double, and she needs one more and is going to be out at an 806. Larva now just needs 3 blues or a little bit of help. Looks like she's going to go for the little bit of help option. And it's going to come as she's out at a 750. So by 16 seconds, Larva does win this one, takes it 2-0. GG's to both players. That was a fun match to watch. Faeniks, it was wonderful seeing you in competition again. I hope